So this is effectively the same machine as a Riccar Superlight or Simplicity Freedom, except for the fact that it's a Maytag. But you guys can see it's very clearly the same machine with a different color scheme and a different label, of course. I just got done servicing this thing. There really wasn't much to it. I do have another one that kind of ties in with this one that I will be making a more detailed and thorough video on. But I did want to show you guys this one. These retail, I believe the MSRP is $2.99. They are kind of expensive and pricey, so I would definitely recommend trying to find one of these on the used market. They do clean really well. It is a bagged machine. I'll show you guys. It's got this nice outer bag unit on it, and I just took my vacuum and cleaned out the inside of this. Nice HEPA bag. So if you have allergies, it's really good for you. But as you guys can see, it's got a really nice kind of skeleton inside it. Now this foam here isn't for filtration, I don't think. I think it's more for sound deadening. Not 100% on that, but I think that's what it's for. But overall, these machines are really nice little units. Looks like I do need to clean that out a little bit. Not a big deal there. But the bags on these are really easy to remove, and they have this really sanitary system with them that really allows you to take them out without much of a fuss. So to reinstall the bag, you just do this. Click it in place. And click it twice. There you have it. Not really all that difficult. But it's a really nice vacuum. I really like these. I'm not really the biggest fan of Tacony products, and that's who makes this thing. But this machine's actually a pretty decent machine. You want to be careful with these plastic screws, because you can damage them very easily. So it comes off just like that. It's got a squeegee on it. This particular model, you can't shut the brush roller off. It doesn't have the automatic brush roll shut off feature. But as I said, I've already had this thing apart. Cleaned up the brush roll some. Spins nice and freely, but this model has a wood brush roller. They also have a metal brush roller with replaceable strips. Kind of handy. But right now I'm just cleaning all this out. But for what these are, they're really nice vacuums. As many of you may know, I do prefer bagged models over bagless. I don't really care for bagless machines. I don't really find they filter all that well. I mean, they do until the filters clog, which is pretty frequently. I did replace this belt as well. They are kind of a pain to get back in sometimes, but as long as you pivot it in, it shouldn't give you too much of a hassle. And I'm going to clean this off as well. I am using hardly any force to put these two screws back in. You don't want to crank them down because, as you guys saw, they're plastic. They are not hard to break. In fact, when I first got this machine, I did have to replace one of these because it was already broken. Both the tangs that hold it in place were broken completely off, so I had to pull the old one out, put in a brand new one, which was like $2 or $3 for such a small part. It's really kind of the nature of the beast with some of this stuff. Oil up the wheels just a hair. These wheels are actually really nice. Some of these lighter vacuums, they really cheap out on the wheels that they use. But what I like about these is that you have 6 of them. The newer Orecks have a total of 4. They basically have the two larger ones in the back that are about right here. And then on the newer ones they have these two, which is kind of about in the same place, but the orecks don't have these smaller wheels up front, which is kind of nice actually. So I'm going to turn it on, let you guys hear it run. Alright, first speed. These are funny machines because if you leave them in the upright position, and first speed, second speed, doesn't matter. If you let go of it like it is with it on like this, it will go forward and run away from you. It's actually kind of funny. But they're pretty nice. They do put out a little bit more suction than an oreck does. And you guys will see a demo of the other one that I have, which is a little bit nicer. It's definitely more expensive. I did not pay MSRP on either one of these. I got them both used. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'm going to polish this thing up a little bit more, and stay tuned for more.